and adult women. That is Jose.
All right, we started.
Oh, sick.
All right, hello, distinguished guests. Today we.
Handshake.
Okay. Today. Today we are ranking anime genres. That is correct. We're running out of ideas. Now, some of these, I probably haven't seen a show about them. The expert here is gonna be Jake. That's just the truth.
Okay,
wait,
add a few.
We're not gonna.
Well.
We're not gonna add.
Okay, wait. Also, I'm very sorry. Real quick, is dementia
Yes.
What?
Dementia?
in the bottom right?
Oh my god!
There is.
That's not a genre. What the fuck is this, Sean?
That's a medical condition.
This is the first one. This is the first one.
Hentai's number 3.
This is the first one you find on. Hold on. It's this one. It's the first one.
That's not the first one. That's clearly the second.
This is the community rankings. This is community
That's
rankings. This
not
Oh, yeah, yeah.
your list, Jacob. Read.
read. Fine. How about what about this one?
Check that one out.
Hold on. We'll find a good one.
It's clear.
This feels like something that should have been taken care of before the
Before.
stream.
Hey, guys.
To be fair, we
I-
didn't see dementia.
I didn't see dementia.
I
What do you mean?
did.
That's
I
my
pointed it
favorite
out.
genre.
I said that before we started.
That's my favorite genre. What's the first one? The fucking...
You know what? Screw it.
Fuck.
We're doing this one.
Fuck you, Jake.
What the fuck? Half of these are tags. Magic isn't a genre.
This is what I.
This is what we're doing. Get over it.
That's a tag
Sorry
on a
about it.
piracy site.
It's fine.
God damn, dude.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna be ranking them. We're gonna be seeing. We're probably gonna talk about specific shows that go into these sort of genres, or if we have to, we'll just add row below.
We'll add in
Tag.
some. What are some that we can knock out right
We're
away?
gonna knock out dementia.
Dementia.
Dementia's gone.
Oh, that's an S tier.
Dementia.
S
S
tier.
tier.
Dem-
S tier.
We can already get number 3 up into S tier as well.
Hold on.
Say it. Say the word.
No thanks.
I think all of them are.
Loser.
The rest of them are pretty cool.
I'll put police in
Rest-
tags.
Jake
Yeah.
doesn't want a soundbite of him saying the word hentai on the internet.
I think that's fairly clear.
You actually already said it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's cool. I don't care.
All right.
Well,
So start off. We have
Game.
game.
That, if I'm correct, that's referring to like Sword Art Online, fucking solo leveling, kind of solo leveling.
Game.
So is there a separate isekai? Okay, there's a separate isekai.
Yes.
Yeah,
on
it's
here.
different. This is like VR MMOs. Fucking.
This is
The-
Sword Art is an isekai. All right.
It is, but it's also
There's
a game.
crossover. Yeah, there's
Okay.
crossover. There's crossover here.
What is the one?
Uh,
the guy and his sister.
What?
Is that No Game No Life?
No Game,
I've never
No
seen
Life.
it. I don't know.
Oh
Game
yeah,
Life.
that is all about games, and everyone cheats.
Well.
Like in the
well.
game or on their partner or both.
In the game. It is fun to see it because they just bullshit their way through it, but
All
it
right.
had like a movie,
Sword
put it like mid.
game. I mean, people seem to really like solo leveling. If that's part
But
of
it's
it.
not a game.
You
It's just the world they're in. I said it wrong.
okay? Sword Art's in it.
Yeah, I mean, like, high school girl, not high score girl. High score girl goes crazy, but that's not enough. Every other mid brings it down.
We'll put B.
There is the Magic the Gathering romance, though.
You want game in D?
B.
B?
Give it like C.
B.
Why?
Boba.
Both?
I'm kind of feeling. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of with Jake. I think C here.
Alright,
Bulk of
that's
it is
fine.
kind of mid.
'Cause
I haven't
it's like
watched any, so I'm just saying shit.
that's fair. I feel like this is just like a cheap way to create a world, I guess, where it's like, oh, it's just like your MMORPG. You kill slimes to level up, and then you get more strong.
The
It's like, oh,
Adventurer
man.
Guild is ranked F through S.
Yeah. You have to complete a quest to face the Demon Lord.
Now go into the room where you will be determined your rank. Oh, you're S? That's cool, but that's too high, so you get C.
All right.
Oh, and then
but Sword Art Online though.
Put it in D.
Oh.
But let me ask you a question, Sean.
Yeah.
Have you watched Alicization?
No.
Then shut your fucking face and put it in. Put it where it belongs.
Wait, what's wrong with? Wait, what does Alicization have to do with anything?
You can't just say, but what about this show if I only talk about the parts that I've watched?
I've watched so much of this show.
You know, Usagi Drop is really good if you don't read the final part.
What is Usagi? What? What is that?
See, that's why I'm the professional. Now, keep it down there, son.
Okay, next harem.
Fucking put it up in S tier.
No.
Oh no,
Big-
no,
No.
no.
Put that shit
No.
on up there.
No.
I think it is a harem anime, so I will say this: just because Rent a Girlfriend exists, it can't be an S tier.
Oh no, Sean, you haven't heard?
No,
The final chapter leaked.
he got rejected.
Wait, it's ending.
It's rejected.
He gets rejected at the end.
That's insane.
Dude, the author fucking fell in love with his own goddamn character. He rented
Didn't
a
he have,
house
like,
while having a wife and draws her in his own home.
Doesn't he have like a cardboard cutout of her?
Yes. And also, that same author went on to create the fucking craziest manga ever, which the first chapter is this dude and all of his siblings get in a room and their dad goes, by the way, you're all adopted from different parents. And the second chapter is instantly, damn, we could fuck if we wanted. And I read that and I was just like, that's fucking crazy.
And he wouldn't say hentai. Okay.
And I'm like, this is the garbage I want to see.
I don't know. Is Oran High School a harem?
Yes.
Technically,
Yeah.
yes.
It just is. It's not technically. It just
No,
is.
it's a reverse harem, though.
Yeah, that's a harem.
But wouldn't that? It doesn't matter. I like that show a lot. That's a good show. So there's
Good
like,
show.
Oh, and
I
High
don't
School
know.
Host Club, fucking I forget the name of it.
the quintessential
villainous one.
quintuplets.
Oh yeah, quintessential quintuplets. I wasn't thinking of that though.
Is it
I got it right here. My Next Life is a Villainous. That one is a harem and goes fire. Fucking My Lady Just Wants to Relax, dude. That's a reverse harem. That one goes crazy. It is a quintessential anime fucking genre, dude.
But it's not.
C tier.
Doesn't mean it's C tier. I'm feeling C tier.
Like,
Bro, it's B
it's
tier
very-
minimum.
See, I don't. It's very difficult to rank some of this stuff because, like, obviously there are exceptions to the rule,
Mhm.
but like, the amount of trash that comes from this genre alone,
This kind
I
of
feel like it's
yeah.
hard to offset it with the good stuff.
It kind of
in
feels
this
like
case.
the shovelware of anime.
It's like a cheap get rich quick scheme.
This is the chicken shoot.
It's like I imagine there are some great shows
Here's
from
the
the
thing,
genre,
whenever-
but like there's a lot of not good shows from it.
Here's how it goes. It's like the worst you can get from it. It's like you eat at a bad McDonald's. It's like it can't truly be fucked up. But you're just going, damn. I mean, like the fries were okay,
How many harems have
but there's
you
not
read?
much. Countless. Because every fucking isekai is also a harem.
We also have
There's
to
a
do
lot
the-
of shit where like a lot of shonen is also a harem.
I will give it B. I'm not. I. It just.
Fucking Nisekoi.
What is Nisekoi? I've heard that before.
You motherfucker.
What is Nisekoi?
Like a fucking quintessential harem anime. Fucking Bakemonogatari.
He's
Another harem
someone,
anime.
Someone check his pulse. Are you having a stroke? What are you saying?
I feel. Is Bakemonogatari a harem? I thought it was like fantasy sci-fi.
Holy shit, it is the most harem to ever do it, dude. Each episode is him adding a new fucking girl to his harem, and he goes, yeah, but I'm totally only dating one.
I think it's hilarious.
You have the winning girl, and then the ones who lose.
It's hilarious that in Sword Art, because that's also a harem,
Yes.
that he like ends up marrying Asuna episode like 9, and he just keeps continuing to gain women in the harem after that as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You have the winning one, and then the others that are there.
Jake, where do you, so you want this in S tier?
It's a fucking quintessential genre. You're not watching fucking Dr. House and seeing this shit. You're only seeing it from fucking anime and manga.
Wait, Jake, why'd you pick Doctor House?
Because it's like the first cable TV show that came to my mind.
Okay, all right. I
was
was
on
like,
the-
is there some sort of thing? Like,
There is a
Dr. House
group
sort
of
of
people.
harem?
He does have a group like of doctors with him. That's kind of a harem.
No, here's the thing. Bisexuality only comes out in the reverse harem.
Okay.
That's another fun fact about the harem genre.
So I'll give.
If it's a
I'll
dude
leave-
MC, it's all girls. If it's a woman MC, you get both.
All right. I'll keep it B. I just
I'll
because
live with that.
if it's so important, fine. But like a straight harem anime seems like it's hard to make good. I like Ouran High School Host Club. That's a really good show. So I'll keep that there. But this is I have the mouse. So Shelby, where do you think?
I the only thing I've seen is Ouran High School Host Club. I don't have an opinion past that.
All right, we'll stick with B. Number 3, we got this, and we're gonna put this up here. And
No plot developments ever.
No, you're lying. I don't want to go into detail, but you're lying.
What, you fucking go on your porn site, open it up, and see fucking 120 pages and go, ooh! Huh?
Motherfucker
Is that what
said.
you're saying, buddy?
Jake, you have such a way with words.
Motherfucker said
Uh,
pages. You're.
Next genre.
Are
Okay.
you reading it?
I know you. Fucking, I don't have time to watch shows anymore.
He's projecting. All right, historical.
Time.
Hello.
Historical.
What is
Were
this
you
tier
helloing?
list? Someone in chat.
Oh,
What is this tier list? It's a. Are you looking at the dementia in the bottom tier?
Yeah, this is anime tier list.
Yes,
'Cause we-
obviously dementia.
We searched very hard to find
and
this.
and police. Guys, you know
And
what? You know what? It's a fine tier list, okay? I don't need to hear all this of the it's got dementia and there's AI for some reason, which we'll just put in there. But
No, that's not fucking AI.
it says AI.
That's not AI.
It says AI. Show. Is it something else?
Yes, that is That's like the Japanese version of BL in Girls Love.
Isn't that this?
You would think.
Okay. All right.
See, that's the fun part.
First thing I thought was porn ranking. Not gonna lie. I mean, fair. All right.
Bold stream idea.
Maybe soon. Okay. If we get 10,000 subscribers,
I'll
we'll
be
rank
able to
hentai.
explain it better when we get close.
Okay. Historical. So I'm assuming
That
this
is-
is kind of like Apothecary Diaries and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's B.
Yeah.
Is this like Mr. Peabody and Sherman?
It's
Yeah,
no, it's like it's.
kinda.
This is the Duke of Wellington. Oh, they're a viscount, you say?
I'm only asking because I've never actually watched it. Is Hetalia fit under this umbrella?
No, what kind of?
Okay.
I
'Cause
think-
I know they're countries.
They are. It's
Shoot, technically,
crazy.
yeah. I
It
think.
would be considered historic.
Did people cosplay Anime Boy Germany?
Yes.
That's a problem.
Yes, that's why our cat is named that, is because of Hetalia.
No.
Because we have a gray cat.
No. No.
Awesome.
No. Put cars
I
in
did
A.
not name the cat, but that's why the cat is named that.
So
And technically, basically anything that takes place not in any time before the 60s is considered historical.
that's kind of crazy.
I
It
think
is.
he's fine then. I think
He's
it's fine.
I mean, like, it's probably got a lot of good and a lot of boring.
It does. But
Does it, for it to be historical, does it have to be like does it
have to be real? Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say,
But
like,
sometimes I will say, somehow a lot of villainous manga also count as historical just because they write down Viscount 20 times.
He's a baron.
Oh, he's the Baron.
Baron.
Italia's
Hanzo's
fucking
here.
crazy.
Put her in the abuse room. She needs a backstory.
All right. I'm cool with it being in B. Like, I don't have any
Yeah.
heavy emotions. I think this one, Jake will not like where I'm gonna put it, but horror.
What? Horror. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of Japanese horror isn't scary.
I was gonna do like
Me.
C.
Yeah.
Eee.
I don't like
Honestly-
horror.
Eee.
A lot of it is not very good.
Wait,
There's
why'd you
one
put that
I
in
literally
S?
read.
Come on, man. Why did we
No.
put it in S? You think?
There is one good horror mangaka, and it's fucking Junji Ito.
Junji Ito.
Everything
yeah.
else
Yeah,
isn't
but
scary.
it's really good.
Yeah, and then everyone else sucks at it.
I mean, I
B.
feel like there's a lot of them that have horror elements, but it's not like a horror.
B. Low
show.
B. Lowest on the
No.
B.
Shelby, I've read a
B.
lot. Are you telling me
Shelby.
that the one of the fucking spires with eyes coming out and just killing a bunch of people is
Shelby.
scary? It's not.
It's scary. I'm dying. I don't want to
It's
die.
also different.
Yeah.
It's
But
still image.
All right, Shelby and Good Kid Mad City says B. I will put that in B.
Was Good Kid Mad City in this fucking call?
He's in the
Basically.
chat.
See, here's your issue. You respect chat.
Fuck, you said this last time. Yeah, I do respect chat. If you don't,
That's gonna be a problem down the line. You need to set the rules now. It's like do you let your dog piss on your fucking carpet? No.
No, Jake, because that's what gets viewers to stick around.
gotta
Publicly roasting them over the fire to make an example out of them when there's no one watching.
Yeah.
We did it. We made an example of it. and like there's no one around. We killed them. We did it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got everyone who was gonna watch to leave. Now we can rank this in peace. No, I mean,
Exactly.
there's other than I'm trying to think of anything. Oh,
Yeah,
does Corpse Party have an anime? Am I-
Yes.
Probably.
And it's really bad.
Does it?
I know it's like an RPG Maker game. I just thought I've seen like little anime clips
Yeah,
from it.
It has it, and it's really bad.
See, I like Japanese horror, kind of in general, but like this is the anime genre tier list, and I feel like when the conversation rolls around to anime horror, we really don't talk about it that much. It feels like.
Japanese horror movies, fantastic. Japanese horror anime and manga, booty cheeks.
Do you think it's because anime is like more focused towards like teenage boys, and they don't want to like they're not adults, so they don't like go full ham with how scary something could be most
No,
of the
it's
time?
because they don't know what the fuck to do.
I mean, like that can't be true.
It's because here's the thing: you're not gonna make an anime original horror because that's so much fucking money, and
How would-
also
how?
there's a lot.
It would be
That's
this.
a lot of goddamn money.
It would be the same
You're gonna
as any other
adapt
anime.
something. No, you're gonna adapt something, and then you're gonna do the minimum amount of money for it.
Okay.
Because if you adapt something, that means it's already popular enough to have people watch it. It's to find money. Horror movies do not make a lot of money.
Yeah, because they're scary.
Exactly. So
Ah,
they don't do much. Like horror manga already doesn't really scare me much. And a lot of it, like I cannot tell you how many opening chapters or opening first arcs are just 500,000 people fucking die in like Shibuya Square.
I will be honest. Like when there will be horror in other thing. Like I would say, I won't go into super amount of detail because James isn't caught up. But there are parts of Dawn to Dawn, at least at what we saw, that were like unsettling and kind of scary of the movie that came out, or like what we saw in theaters.
Yeah, but I don't consider the Mario 64 fucking piano to change the genre.
Jake, you're asking for examples. He's giving you examples. What more do you want?
Like the predominantly horror
Jake, when you
series
give
Oh,
him
shit.
evidence,
focusing on horror.
Hi,
Prove
BB.
your
Hi,
point.
welcome back.
that BB the Hedgehog,
Well, it's
or
now,
the man formerly known as BB the Hedgehog.
it's BB the emo teen now.
Mm.
indeed.
So, I don't know. If there's not a lot of
Fuck
just
you, Jake. Keep it at B. Move to the next genre.
Okay.
Like I like the manga about the dude trapped having to fight giant fucking locusts that eat you, but that's kind of where it stops.
Okay, Josei.
Josei goes crazy.
Okay, but what is
What is that?
That is
put Naruto
that
on the
is
list?
a
It's not that
genre.
kind of list, buddy.
So Josei is a genre that is aimed towards adult women.
Okay.
So like
It
you know
goes
shoujo
crazy.
genre, adult women this time.
Imagine
so it's like,
if the reader worked a day job.
Okay, so give me an example of like like a show.
Wodokoi.
Oh fuck. S tier.
What was the example?
Okay, so it's a show called Wodokoi, and pretty much
Love is hard for otaku.
Love is okay. No, this shit is peak. So, from what I gather from the shows that I have been told, you kind of leave the high school behind, and now you're like working a full-time job, and you find
Or in
love
college.
in the full-time job. Like, I don't.
That's
even-
what I'm gaining from Google.
Yeah. So, big fan. I'm kind of a slice of life slut. I fucks with people just kind of going around and talking and like playing video games in their like weirdly nice apartments. Like it's fun. I also
You say that until you read one that destroys your fucking life.
not all of us go on WebToon every night. All right.
No, I'm not talking about reading trash. I mean reading one where you start out and you're like, oh man, I hope these characters have a fun time, and then you get to the end and you're just like, fuck, dude. Can they like just have like a good meal maybe?
If Shadow was on the list, we'd put him next to hentai. We won't lie. But no, I like this genre. I feel like it's sorely needed. Cause I'm getting sick of every anime is like you hear the cicadas and then you see a guy looking out his high school class window. Like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's very good. Shelby, I think you would like this a lot. Like this feels like something right up your alley. It's aimed towards adult
As an
women.
adult woman.
No, honestly, I didn't even think of that. But I was like, just from knowing you, I think you would like this a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them are good.
Piss. All right. No, Wodakoi is. You said Wodakoi. I was like, done. Wodakoi is fucking awesome.
Some of them aren't like all romance too.
Ooh, wait.
Some of them are just stories.
Let me ask this. What's the thing's name? The little red panda that freaks the fuck out. A Gretzko? Is that
The little red
Go.
man.
Oh yeah, that's also
Is that a Jose?
that would technically, kind of, maybe
That seems like a loosely.
loosely because it is still fucking
Mascot.
yeah. Let me fucking.
let's get our guys on this.
Yeah,
It's
honestly, I don't have much experience with this one, but based on like the vibes, I think it's S tier. I'd watch it.
It's like,
You know?
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Where next is kids.
Fucking
I'm putting that in A.
C.
No,
Oh.
A. Let me argue.
What was the... Oh, Banana Nyan or whatever the fuck it was called. That was
Banana Nyan.
great.
Okay, I don't really watch any of these, so it's up in the air.
Well, first off, Pokemon. That's
Yeah,
Avatar.
you're starting up a flame war, but I will agree with you on that.
I think
Okay.
Detective Conan counts.
Detective
Conan does count, even though people fucking die in that.
What about
Yeah,
the... Oh, go on.
kids. It's kind of bizarre. Like they can Japan can get away with showing like some insane stuff in kids stuff, and then not get away with showing stuff
You
in their
can-
adult shows.
You
It's
can show
bizarre.
murder, but if Gohan doesn't have 2 arms, I'm gonna lose it.
Exactly. They can die, but they can't be dismembered and live.
I also feel like I'm one bad day away from getting into Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider. There's probably
But that's
a Power
also not an
Rangers
anime.
There's probably a Power Rangers anime.
There's a Power Rangers isekai where a Red Ranger, just generic Red Ranger, gets sent into another world.
Okay. But
I think A works.
Kids is good.
Kids-
It's like a good intro. It's not supposed to be like this is the hardest hitting stuff. It's for it's for probably like everybody.
This is also like magical girl.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
no,
think
because
this-
there's magic here.
No, you're fucking stupid.
Wow.
How is what?
Because in magic, that's like wizards casting spells. Magical girl is they hit a fucking tambourine combo and now they're wearing a pretty dress. That shit's different. That's D&D mechanics.
Okay, we're just gonna move past that.
Okay, well,
Magic
there's
also-
also
well,
freaking
you can tell us
fantasy.
your opinion in chat.
Yeah, magic feels
Oh, yeah.
vague as fuck.
Magic,
Because there's the fantasy genre at the bottom there. Like, is magic not fantasy? Is this like
w-
now
let's
you
just
see
put
me?
that in
Like
tag.
Jesse
Technically-
Eisenberg?
Because, like, Dragon Ball is technically considered fantasy.
It was it feels more sci-fi now.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
very...
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm fine with putting magic in tags.
There's martial arts.
Martial arts, I see this as, like, the fucking old Chinese kung fu movies and shit,
I mean, yeah.
and like Baki shit.
Like,
Not sports. Know that this isn't MMA manga. This is fakey fake shit.
early Dragon Ball. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Budokai Tenkaichi. Or what is that what it
Yeah.
was called?
Yeah, that's the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like fakey fake ass martial arts where it like 12 articles about how he's gonna redirect his chi into this, and he trained 50 years with his thumbs, and he's the thumb emperor.
Oh yeah, the drunken master.
Shit like
Kinda
that.
vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not. It's fun.
Yeah, I like these.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of thinking like A. I don't know if that's high, but
A
like
for martial arts.
it feels like the worst
Yeah.
thing that can happen here is you get fun something. Like
Yeah.
you get a fun story.
Or you get just a fucking knockoff.
That too, yeah.
I'll put it in A.
Oh,
You put it
quick.
in
Let me
there.
hit Shelby with the Baki question. All right. You ready, Shelby?
I got.
You fight Muhammad Ali.
Oh Jesus.
Mhm.
You beat Muhammad Ali. You're going up
I'd
the
be
next
dead.
tier. You're no just in this pretend. Let's say you beat Muhammad Ali, and now you have to fight what's stronger. What would you say is the next logical step of like what's stronger than Muhammad Ali that you can fight?
I don't know.
Just like do your brain shit, and what's like the next step?
I don't know, like a bear?
The answer should have been a giant fucking praying mantis.
Okay.
I don't know. Martial arts can be really fun.
I almost don't want
Thanks.
to ask the
Thanks, Sean.
context.
I almost called you Chris because of your profile picture.
That's crazy.
You're crazy. you crazy. You're crazy. Anyway. Yeah, okay. So next,
S.
Mecha.
S.
Mm,
S tier.
mm,
S tier.
Mm,
S tier.
mm,
How many have you watched?
Attack on Titan.
Jesus Christ.
It's a
So
mech.
you
It's a
haven't
mecha.
watched. So you've basically not watched any mecha.
It's mecha. That's what they said.
Yeah. So you barely have watched any mecha.
It's a flesh mecha.
That
Flush
Bill-
guy, if you will.
It's not.
No, I feel like Mecha goes hard. I'm
Mecha
kind
goes
of like,
fucking crazy.
I don't
you
want.
get political intrigue. You get
It's all about
Robots.
politics. The robots are always metaphors.
Gurren Lagann counts. Also,
Gurren Lagann goes crazy. I'm trying to remember the one police one.
Police.
There's one where they're,
Please?
there's one where they're fucking Pat Labor. Pat Labor goes crazy. Fucking, I'm trying to remember the other one.
Why
Code-
isn't there a
Code
music
Geass goes
genre
crazy.
on this list?
Oh, Code
Oh wait, yes
Geass.
there is. I can't read.
All of Gundam.
Yeah,
I just-
I'm kind of feeling S on this one, honestly.
I'll put it in S, but that means I get one free move up that
No.
Jake doesn't like.
This is just the correct answer. There's also Macross, where they went from hardcore space battles into hardcore space battles, and also just put idols inside of the the fucking robots for some reason,
All right. So next,
and they plagiarized September.
next is action. This seems pretty generic.
Yeah.
B tier.
What do you mean? Why
Say
B
D
tier?
or B?
B.
I'm fine with B. I don't got much to say. It seems very.
Yeah, I'd say B.
There's nothing much to say.
I'll say it's very easy to make boring fights.
But isn't that the same with
Yeah.
martial arts then?
See, I
No.
feel like no. I think the difference between martial arts and action is that martial arts has the whimsy. Action.
Us and
Sometimes
whimsy,
it's like-
man. Us and whimsy.
It's whimsy. It's whimsical. Action's like you can have your overpowered main character go into like an alleyway with like a bunch of drunkards, and they're like, "We're gonna kill you," and then they just like kind of flail at each other for a little bit.
And
And it's
guns.
like, whoa.
And most
Dude, I just-
shonen that stops after 3 chapters because no one read it.
Yeah, that's true too. Dude, I just entered like a lucid state when I was describing that. I don't know if I was even making a point there or not. But I'm fine with B because action can be super hype when done correctly.
It also can be kind of meh.
Exactly. It's a give or a take. Highs and lows.
All right. Now we got military. This one.
I've read and watched a few fucking Japanese propaganda films in my time, and they're always hilariously brutal.
What do you mean?
There's one I read that is just entirely it's propaganda. It is Japanese gets isekai'd, the entirety of Japan, and with all their full military might, and they're like, "Oh fuck, the kingdom we made like a pact with, we can't go against the kingdom that's attacking them that are horrible barbarians because that goes against the law. We can't partake in war." So they make a loophole that they're insurgents. And then they just fucking murder a whole kingdom of people. They nuke the shield line, and people watching it are like, "Oh my fucking god!"
This doesn't seem good.
It's fucking awesome. Because it's played entirely straight, and it shows like the Japanese military with shining like romance flares behind them, and then it goes to the battlegrounds, and you just see fucking hundreds of soldiers slaughtered. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's not good.
I'll put it.
It has an ironic enjoyment.
I'll put it in C. If there is an an enjoyment to have, I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna be on. I can't even think of any other things that are military.
It's kind of hard to like.
Evergarden be military?
I haven't. See, that's kind of where I'm at because it's like, would Code Geass be military? Would Legend of the
Yeah.
Galactic Heroes be military?
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
100%.
maybe.
Gundam would be military.
It's still kind of like fantasy military,
might
which
be
I
a
feel like is
tag.
different than military. Yeah.
When I
This
hear
might be a tag.
military, okay, well, I can put it in tags, but when I hear military, I think tanks, I think plane, I think.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine. All right, now we got musica, music.
Dude, the fact that I'm deprived of the Shiori experience has me in a state I don't want to be in.
What is that?
It is a manga about a teacher who dreams about possibly quitting and maybe doing music, but she can't because her brother ran off to do music. Next thing she knows, she wakes up and she sees a ghost, and that ghost is possible to possess her. And it's the ghost of Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
So it's
She
like
is now-
Ratatouille, but it's
and she
music
is
and
now-
Jimi
now
Hendrix instead of a
No.
rat.
Now wait, problem is now that she's cursed and now made to be able to see Jimi Hendrix, she now has to become a star before she turns 27, or else she dies. And she becomes
What?
part of the 27 Club.
Oh
That's
my
what I was about to ask.
God.
Is this
Oh
the
my
27
God.
Club thing?
Yep. And multiple other people can also see other musicians. There is a person who is packed with a fucking what's his name? Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Kurt Cobain.
Nirvana.
Kurt
Cobain.
Cobain is
There
in
is
this?
there is someone who is paired with Kurt Cobain.
That's.
I don't know if I'd want to be paired with Kurt Cobain in that regard.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was gonna be in really poor taste, but it's fucking phenomenal.
But I thought you said you didn't. You've been.
They removed it from the site I read it on, and I am down bad to get it back.
Okay.
And it is about her slowly collecting a band.
How old is she to start it with?
I think she's 26.
Oh my gosh, she's doomed.
She's screwed, man.
And there are scenes of, like, they of course have to come up with a song and shit, and it slowly follows it. And there are the way that they illustrate, like, hearing a song that you fucking just instantly love. It is one of the few things that I have seen where you see it and you're like, that's fucking it. That's it.
Okay. What about...
It's a manga.
What? No,
Oh yeah, and
but
Bocchi the Rock.
there's K-On!
I don't fuck with K-On! I'm not a Nazi.
Is that a Venn diagram cross section?
What?
It is. It is. That is a fierce cross section.
Jake, you need to... You know too
Okay,
much.
thank you, Jake.
You know too much. You need
If you see a
need to-
dude
need
with
to,
a
you need to
K
go
on-
offline for a little bit.
If you see a dude with a K-On! Fucking profile picture, don't speak with them. They're dangerous.
They're dangerous. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
putting music in A tier.
I was gonna say A or S because I feel
Yeah.
like the
Have
only.
any of you watched Beck Mongolian Chop Squad?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Then I want that right. It's good. It's a music anime. It's
No, you
about a
can, no,
band.
talk about it.
No, I don't have anything to say. It's just a good one that's music.
What is it about?
It's about
Oh,
so
Beck.
it's been years since I've seen it. They have a
I
little
fuck with
corgi in it.
Yeah, I fuck with Beck. It took me a
Oh, okay.
second. I just told Mongolian Chop Squad, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I saw Beck, and I'm like, I've never heard anyone call this anything but that.
Yeah, I have two music anime that I can think of. The first is like Kids on the Slope.
Yep.
Yes.
That one kind of rocks. And then the one that I have a beef with is Carol and Tuesday.
Oh my god, don't even speak that name.
Dude, no, I'm gonna speak it. This is the Cowboy Bebop guy directing it, and so young James was like, "Dude, I'm gonna watch this as it airs or as it like appears on Netflix." So I just want to like describe the premise to you, and I just want to like sideline you with where it goes. So it takes place in the future on Mars.
Okay.
And it's about these two girls who have the power of music on their side as they fight against like the AI music industry, basically, where it's like a lot of stars use artificial intelligence to either improve themselves or just create stuff automatically. So where do you think this show goes in that regard?
I don't know. They like beat the AI.
Kind of. Do you want to know what happens in season 2
Sure.
that
Do I?
changes the entirety of the trajectory of the entire plot?
What?
Now this is going to sound political, but I need to use these terms, okay?
Now, let's hear it.
Season 2 turns into what I could describe as a redo of the 2016 presidential election.
Okay.
So it's like it is an utter whiplash because at the end of season 1 they like win the equivalent of like America's Got Talent,
Yeah.
and then suddenly season 2 rolls around because one of the main characters is the daughter of a politician, and like that kind of plays into it a little bit, but then the show just suddenly swaps over to this and it barely discusses anything about its initial premise. Like there's talks of like immigration, stuff like that, and it's like very bizarre because it doesn't work because it's on Mars.
There are
Like, you
only
could've just done it on
immigrants on
Earth.
Mars.
It feels weird. It's very because it's just the American 2016 election again. Like it's just bizarre.
But on
It's
Mars.
such a bizarre direction.
Would you say Your Lie in April is music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
July and April is-
That's a pretty good one.
I'm looking at a shit ton here. Fucking. No, can't. Hibike euphonium. I never touched that shit. It looked pretty generic.
Yeah, I feel like music's good in A.
Yeah, it's good there because there's a lot of generic shit.
All right. Mystery. Any big mystery ones we're thinking of?
Google says
It's fine.
Apothecary Diaries. Death
Fine, yeah.
Note.
Oh, Death Note. That's
Is Death Note a mystery?
I mean, kinda.
Beastars?
Yep.
It's
Tokyo
very.
Ghoul?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't think of many that are like fucking actual. I mean, Odd Taxi, I would say, is a mystery. and
Neon
that's hard.
Genesis. Black
But that's also
Butler.
like, is that a mystery or is it a plot development?
I think the only mystery
Oh,
of
stories.
Neon Genesis
Is how
the
sad
fact that
can you
they're-
get?
How sad can you get, and how many things can we leave out of the plot? Just actually.
Because they made that
I-
shit week by week.
Yeah, I mean, mysteries, like, I can see it low A, high
Yeah.
B.
Lupin.
Promise
Would you say that's
Neverland.
mystery?
Oh, Promise Neverland.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Is that a
Uh,
mystery? Because the
that is
mystery ends in the
absolutely a
first
mystery.
episode.
That one said thriller mystery.
Yeah, it's. I guess we're like kind of getting into semantics because, like, I imagine mysteries
Yeah,
like Sherlock
wait,
Holmes.
The
It's
like
cat
technically
and
things do.
Monte Cristo.
Huh? Isn't that the Edgar Allan Poe
yeah.
short story?
No, that's Casca
Wait,
Macchiato.
I always mix those up.
Hold on, let me send the
Lupin?
screenshot
Lupin the
to
Third?
the Discord.
Lupin, I think, is one. I'm getting a lot of Detective Conan.
I think you should Google the rest of these. It gives a much better
There's a
visual
Raised.
aid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
There's the Wraith.
Ghost in the Shell.
Is that a mystery though? I thought that was more
Is it?
sci-fi action.
It's like, it's weird. This feels like a tag because there aren't really pure mystery anymore.
James, can you look at this image I just sent to Jennifer?
Oh, what is that?
Oh, yo, Kishibe Rohan, where they fucked up my boy Koichi.
Made in Abyss, Dawn of the Deep Soul,
There's no way that Made in Abyss is
Uh,
a mystery, though.
Kakegurui,
Kakaguri.
Paprika,
Paprika is like a horror.
ReZero.
Yeah, this might be a tag.
This
based
is
on
a
what we're
tag.
seeing here.
I'm gonna
So I
be
feel like-
honest. I can't name any that are truly mysteries.
All
Maybe there's one, but it's the one. Fucking, what's it called? It's the Kyoto Annie anime,
I don't know.
and even then, it's more romance than anything.
Okay. So now we have parody. And for parody, we got
Word.
Panty and
Okay, what-
Stocking.
I have
so-
never heard of a parody genre.
Well, I'm getting a bunch of stuff. Pop Team Epic. Space Dandy. This is dude, we're taking it what the info we got. We can't just keep saying, well, it's also these other things, so it can't be that.
Okay, I will say I see like 4 bangers right off the bat there.
Yeah. Panty and Stocking.
Psyche
Space
K is
Dandy,
excellent.
Psyche K.
Space Dandy, I love Space Dandy. Fooly Cooly.
That's a
I mean,
broad
maybe.
definition of parody.
It's a generous definition.
Mr.
Pop Team.
Osomatsu.
Otsumatsu-san.
The
I am
100
a
girlfriends who really, really, really love
That
you.
show goes crazy because
That's
they
a Jake thing to
they
say.
follow through on the title, and in chapter 4, they very quickly spell out the only reason that this show works is because everyone is not okay.
Oh no! Hitalia is a parody.
F tier now.
F tier. F. Oh,
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, stats.
Whoops.
Because of Italia.
We'll put it in C tier.
Yeah, because I feel like the best parts about the bangers on there are not the parody part of it.
They're just funny.
Yeah, they're just very funny.
Okay, psychological.
Oh,
This is where it gets good.
Okay, Perfect Blue. I've heard Kodagiri.
Good Night
Classroom
Pun
of the
Pun
Elite.
is psychological.
Psychopaths.
Jinro. This is a
Cool.
banger genre.
ReZero.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Neon
this is a
Genesis
banger one.
Evangelion. Yup.
What is Tokyo Ghoul even about?
Well,
It's kind.
I
No,
understand
no.
that it's a big one. But I know nothing about it.
It is,
what if you were a person but you had to eat people?
yeah.
because
Dalton
I feel like
thinks
Death
it's-
Note technically counts.
That
Yeah.
note would 100% be
Death Note.
psychological.
Oh
Oh,
wait.
is that Welcome to the NHK? Dude, I
It
love that
is.
show so much.
Wait,
S tier.
That would be psychological.
Look, what is this
Uh,
one? I've never seen that one. How is Love is War is kinda actually.
I'm gonna be honest. It kinda. So the author of Love Is War didn't start out making comedy, and then randomly in the middle of the series, he goes, "What if I just fucking destroy you really quick?"
Eden.
Randomly, he just goes, "I'm gonna fucking destroy you emotionally," and then he does it, and he goes, "All right, now back to laughs."
Madoka Magica, the movie.
Yeah, Madoka.
I don't know.
This is
Paranoia
this is S.
Agent. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Beastars.
This is S.
Yeah,
This is S tier.
it's gotta
I
be
think.
S tier. It's better.
Specifically because Goodnight Pun Pun exists, and I have to live with that.
Exactly. The greatest manga of all time that
The
I will
best
never
worst.
recommend anyone read.
The best worst.
Then we
manga.
got some motherfucking romance anime.
S tier.
S tier.
I would
S tier.
say
No
S tier,
objections.
except
We
for
agree
one
on
thing.
this.
I see. Why is Redo the Healer here twice? That shit
Because-
needs to get out of here now.
Because AI is garbage.
That show is, I want to say, a crime.
Do you not see Darling in the Franks also staring you down?
Doesn't that show suck?
Yes, it sucks
Yeah.
after episode 12.
Beast.
It brought me in
Fruits
and then
basket.
slapped me in the face.
Komi-san can't communicate.
Oh.
Dress up, darling.
Ghost Club.
I got married to the
Nice.
girl I hate most in class.
These are
I-
just what's currently airing on Crunchyroll.
Mm.
You're
Y'all
lying.
need to get into that romance anime that you walk away and you're fucked up.
You're Yuri on Ice.
Fruits
Yo, is-
basket.
Fruit
Is that fucking
basket.
Sadako I see right there? Go back.
I think-
Is that middle one? Right beside your line, April. Hell yeah!
From me to
I think
That
it's a
shit
you.
was
little-
crazy.
I think it's a little generous to call Welcome to the NHK a romantic drama.
It's a little
Oh, don't worry,
presumptuous.
Welcome to the word of 50 tags.
Oh my god,
Toradora.
Toradora. I accidentally told Dalton to watch this. And
Did he watch the
he
whole
watched
thing?
the whole thing, and he goes like, "Sean, I don't get it. Sean, I don't get it." And I'm like, "What?" And he shows me, and I go, "Oh, I meant Wodakoi."
Yeah, this is early 2000s anime.
Yeah, I must be honest, I'm not a huge romance guy, but that's not an anime problem. That's just like a
Oh, here's
I'm not a
Fruits
huge
Basket.
romance watcher.
James.
I'm
Dunsar!
Angel
I'm a
Beats?
massive
Oh my
romance
god, I've
watcher.
seen Angel. I forgot I've seen Angel Beats.
Yeah,
don't
you
think
like
that's-
also getting kicked in the nuts too, huh? Don't you, Sean?
Spice and Wolf.
Bison Wolf goes dummy.
Carolyn Tuesday, get that out of here! Ooh.
What is this one? Oh,
Oh, you don't know fucking Orihimo?
it looks like I've seen a Giguk video about it. I've
You have.
probably
many.
probably seen one. Yeah.
The actual
Please,
full
teacher.
title of it is the full title of
Oh my god,
Orihimo
my
is
little
My
sister
Sister
can't be
Can't Be
this cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Yup.
I'm fully convinced you could click on any anime that comes up on any one of these searches, and you'll be like, "What is this?" And Jake will be like, "Oh, you haven't heard of Stinky Stinkerson and the Doo-Doo guys?"
Here's
It
the
doesn't
thing.
matter what it is. He'll be like, you're like, "Jake, what is this? Why did you watch this?"
It goes
Why
like
does
it
have
goes
10 seasons?"
crazy.
There's a lot. I watch a lot.
Stinky
I watch a
Stinkerson
lot.
and the doo-doo guys. That's so good. There's a Rent a Girlfriend. Uh.
I got to chapter 270 before I dropped it.
What?
This is
That-
what I mean.
You
I think it
read
was either-
270 chapters?
It was either 270 or 260, just whenever he gets the cuck boner
I was
in the
about
pool.
to say, did you get to the cuck part?
I
We need
dropped
to
that
keep
cuck
going.
boner. I saw
Wait,
that
really
on my
quick.
screen and I went,
One Piece Dressrosa. Why is this here?
because AI is bad.
Well, I guess
Next
romance
genre.
is S tier.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
look.
I'll
S-tier.
put romance at S tier, but there's some bad romance. Okay,
Well,
next,
yeah.
next is samurai.
I've never heard
my-
of a samurai genre.
See,
This might be
You-
more tag, but we're gonna now that we're
Blue
Google.
Eye Samurai.
Yeah, that's good.
S-tier.
I haven't
Samurai
watched it.
Champloo is excellent.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
I love that samurai anime.
Great
The
show.
first thing is Batman Ninja. That's crazy.
So I can't speak to samurai anime, but I will say that samurai movies, even live action, go.
Oh,
They're good.
Oh,
They're really good.
fuck,
Afro Samurai?
Yeah, man. Wait, what is?
I've seen
S
Afro
tier.
Samurai.
It might be. I fucks with some samurai, honestly.
Would
Well,
Thunderbolt Fantasy count as...
Shaman
Samurai?
King.
Thunderbolt Fantasy. I've never heard of that.
Oh, Thunderbolt Fantasy
This isn't
goes
an
dummy,
anime.
James.
This is called Blade of the Immortal. That's not
Alright,
it.
James, what I need you to do is you need to watch one action scene of Thunderbolt.
I've heard of this. Okay.
Is that the
I
one?
think this.
Wait, is this the one I'm thinking of? Is this a movie?
No,
Why
It's
is
a
she
show.
a chicken?
I'm gonna give Samurai.
Why not?
I will give Samurai a B.
Okay.
yeah.
You just moved the wrong thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with that
So next,
because there's not a whole lot to pick from.
this one seems very
School.
school.
It's mid.
So this is a genre, school.
It's just they're in a school. This is a tag-ass tag. I've unselected school life so many times because I want to see some whole-ass adults.
The Cat Returns is school.
She goes to school, Sean.
There's a lot.
Of course, it's
really
school.
School is just are the characters in high school, which is 90% of anime.
Yeah, we don't need this one. Okay.
Tag. Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. This is a real one.
I got my opinion.
Oh,
You
whoops.
need to put a C in science.
Yeah, I have my opinion as well.
Well, let's see what we got. I thought this said Killers of the Flower Moon. And I was like, what the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
Martin Scorsese.
Is One Punch Man?
Yeah,
No.
Technically speaking, I guess, because they have
Neon
robots
Genesis.
and stuff.
I
Why
mean,
is Bebop not up here?
No, it was. I think I saw it.
it
No,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been on Crunchyroll lately, so it's not on here immediately.
I mean, I feel like sci-fi is cyberpunk.
Rick and Morty, the
Here's Morty
anime.
the anime.
I don't know. This is probably pretty high for me. There's
I don't know. I don't love sci-fi in the anime.
Oh wait,
form.
fuck, wait. Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. I love this. This is the anime that has
Voltron.
this
That's
is
the one where
Cody
oh, go
Rhodes
ahead.
is in it, and he blows up, and the frog assassin's in it, and like
Isn't Rayman like a druggie?
Rayman.
Rayman's the main antagonist.
Yeah,
Yo.
this show is great, man. I love that show.
All right, so I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put this at B because the highs are very high. I've read a lot of bad sci-fi.
I cannot
I'd
agree.
agree with that. I'd say just not an S.
Oh, but
The
See,
highs are
but-
extraordinarily high, but I've read a lot of mid as fuck and bad sci-fi.
that's true. But like, let me describe it like this. So harem, right? Sean, put harem anime into the search bar right now.
Oh God.
Nope. Other way around.
All right, look at all of these and tell me that there's a masterpiece on here.
Tell me there's a god. Tell
Tell
me
me.
there's a god.
Let me look. What do we fucking got here? All right, so
I'll
we
scroll
can
down a bit.
set the pyre. The pyre does go very high.
This one's just called Girlfriend.
Yeah, guess what it's about?
No way.
Hey, guess what it's about, Sean?
I don't know. Brothers Conflict. Anti-Magic Academy, the 35th Test Platoon.
All right, so we see all this, right? Go back to sci-fi real quick.
Masterpiece.
Space Dandy, Ghost in the Shell,
Masterpiece.
Cowboy Bebop,
Masterpiece.
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, see, this
Paprika,
has to be
Mate.
S tier. One
Not
Punch
Scooby-Doo.
Man.
the wind.
Okay.
Neon Genesis.
Okay, we'll
There's
go
too many
based off
heavy
the
hitters
high.
here.
Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Like top
Cyberpunk.
top 3 anime for me of all time is right here.
We could put it in A to whatever the term
I'll
is.
put it
Yeah,
in I'll put it in
compromise.
top of A.
Yeah,
I am-
top
That's
of it.
good.
But I will just say it's better than fucking harem anime, okay?
That's all I want to say. That's my piece.
Okay, so this
Adventure.
is adventure, which I feel like, okay, how about, do we want to do adventure, or do we just kind of want to put adventure in tag and then just do fantasy right now? Because I feel like adventure is kind of,
Yeah, I feel like adventure's too broad.
all right, we'll
Yeah,
do,
adventure is another tag ass
all right,
tag.
so we'll do fantasy right now.
Fantasy. Now, do we want a declaration of
Oh my god, S tier. Sorry.
like fantasy? Is this fantasy or just shit that isn't in the real world?
Let's do fantasy.
I would say
And
that-
also not video game fantasy.
yes. Okay, so
Yes,
I'm
alright.
going to My Hero doesn't count. Naruto
Yeah, that's-
might count
That's the thing.
because
Is-
My
is it
Hero isn't
fantasy-
okay. I
fantasy?
would say it has to be in a world that isn't ours. That's kind of like number 1 for fantasy.
My
for
ex
me.
family.
Wait,
Yeah.
where?
Having a loving
It's-
wife and
If
a
you-
loving husband is a
It's
fantasy.
it's
Family.
technically fantasy.
How is that? Well, it is a different world, I guess, but it's like
Here's the thing: they don't
1930s
have.
different world.
There isn't fiction. There isn't a fiction genre.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Fantasy
Having
is basically the fiction genre.
So, Full Metal Alchemist is fantasy.
Delicious
Yeah,
in Dungeon.
Delicious in Dungeon is fantastic.
Dungeon.
Yeah.
I feel like sci-fi and
Basically
fantasy
everything.
are like the genres.
They very
Demon Slayer.
much have a lot of the same.
Inuyasha.
Oh fuck! Redo the Healer's fucking back. Get out of here.
Can you scroll?
There's gonna be a lot. It's basically
One
everything.
Piece.
What?
Yeah.
One Piece.
Fantasy is S tier just because it's literally everything.
Berserk.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we kind of gotta.
Yeah, it's S tier because it's
Yeah.
literally
S tier.
everything. It's
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
everything.
I don't.
It's everything.
It's everything. It's everything. It's the Dota anime.
Yeah,
It has
well,
3
we can forget about
seasons.
that one. Yes, they haven't stopped giving it money. Oh, that's the old DMC anime. Okay, that's not terrible. The
You don't
new
like the
one's
new
bad.
one? I heard the
It's awful.
I thought people liked the new one.
They made hell fucking fucking demon Afghanistan.
Is Attack on Titan a fantasy? I guess.
Yes.
It's like dark fantasy then.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Would zombies
Like,
be fantasy?
Yes.
Is
Like I said, there isn't a fiction genre.
Yeah, JoJo's. Well, okay. I don't know if JoJo's fantasy though.
It's 100% fantasy.
But it's in
I
like
would
Japan.
say so.
Fantasy
Yeah,
in
and
my
Demon
head is
Slayer
like
also
I think Lord of the Rings, and then it expands outwards.
Yeah, you see, like I said, fantasy genre in anime is literally just fiction.
All right. Well, fantasy's S tier. We'll put it above hentai just because I feel like
Right.
You
Seinen
need a
goes
little
crazy.
credibility.
seinen S.
Seinen goes crazy. If I'm
Hold on.
correct,
S.
this is like just generic adult.
Let's just see.
This is
Okay, yeah.
they
This
put
looks
in
like.
Yeah, this is the good stuff.
yes.
Oh
most part.
fuck! Interviews with Monster Girls. I
don't know if I'd consider that.
I like this show. I like this.
Technically, it is seinen.
It's good, man. It's
I'm
good.
thinking of something else. Okay.
You're thinking
never
of
Space
mind.
Brothers.
You're thinking no. So this show is about this science teacher who interviews his Monster Girl students because he wants to get he's like doing a paper on it. I don't 100% remember. And then there's another teacher who's a secret succubus, and he's the only one who doesn't react to her succubus powers. And she's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! No one's ever done that." The only reason he doesn't react is because he just doesn't know how to react. But in his mind, he's freaking out. No, it's good.
Can we talk about how the Count of Monte Cristo made a second appearance in
Is
this?
oh my god, it did.
No, son of a gun, get that thing out of here.
Wait, what
You know
is
what's
this?
also under seinen?
What's that?
Monster Musume. Let's fucking go, dude.
That's what I was thinking of with the interviews with the
Oh yeah,
monsters.
that's not that. Those are not the same show.
I was like, I don't think they're the same.
Wait, what is this? She
Berserk is also seinen.
She and her cat, everything flows.
So's Pun Pun.
Oh, Health Thing is pretty cool. Ava, Berserk.
It's basically everything that people might die in.
More than a married couple, but not lovers.
Okay, that series
Psychopaths
good,
is pretty good.
that
Vinland
Golden Boy?
Saga. I need to
That
watch
is.
Vinland Saga.
All right,
Death
here's a
Parade.
tip. Here's a tip: never read Golden Boy.
No, I've heard that. You just watch the 6 episodes and then.
Yep, just watch
it
it
never
and never
continues.
continue.
Why?
The author is very into piss play, and he makes that known very quickly after the 6th episode. If you
Okay.
read it, you just go, "Oh, I see."
All right. So, what are we thinking? A?
I would say high A because I've also read a lot of seinen that just is a lot of just people dying and the not so good word.
Okay, fair enough.
yeah.
And
We'll
then
do
they're
some
like, "This is
shoujo.
dark." Shoujo goes straight up to S tier.
Okay, but let's see. What is shoujo? Is it just romance?
This is for high school girls to read and go squee
Why
the-
are you putting in S tier?
It's
because
the
that
way
shit goes crazy.
It's Jake. I'd give this S tier. I love shit like this.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of amazing, like the female version of shonen.
Mm,
Or I guess like the female equivalent
Stream.
of
Okay,
shonen.
I'm just
in
making sure that was the
Yes.
we were still on stream friendly.
these
music.
are for like middle
Comic
school to high
girl?
school girls.
Man, why do
I
girls
like
get all the
comics.
fun, cool shit? We just get.
Realize you can just watch it.
They get Inuyasha, dude.
Oh my
Inuyasha
God.
is shoujo.
Inuyasha.
I don't get
Inuyasha is
Inuyasha.
shoujo
My sister-in-law loves Inuyasha. I don't get it.
because you're not a shoujo, dude.
When
Snow
was the
White
last time
with
you
red hair.
watched it?
It's been for. Oh my God! School
When we
babysitters.
watch it?
I'll say sometimes when I'm reading or watching shoujo and like the pretty boy gets all up in her face, there's a part of me that's like, dude, do I have to go outside and box you, dog?
Fruits basket.
I
Okay,
can't believe you just said that on stream.
you gonna box?
What? Do I have to go outside and box you? I'm like, I'm like, what's this dude's fucking problem? He doesn't even know how to eat a sandwich.
All right.
There's something like that. Where it's
S
literally like,
tier.
he's so cool and mysterious, and he's just staring at a fucking BLT, and he's just like,
A girl and her guard dog.
here, move it out of the way. Let's see if it's a person or a dog.
It's a person. It's
See?
a person.
And she cooks him dinner at some point.
Yeah. All right, I'll give this S. This seems fun. This is shonen. This say shonen.
Yeah, it's shonen.
Yeah, it's shonen.
You know what shonen is.
I know, but I'm googling it. Shonen. I can't. I would say
It's
shonen.
teenage boy.
Sean, this is just everything that you watch.
I know.
It's everything you like.
I know, but in my head I can't give it an S because there's a lot
Why?
of fucking boring shonen. There's
Yeah,
some
I say
boring
it's below.
shonen. Oh, Spike's Family shonen. Okay.
Yeah, it's published in Shonen Jump.
Okay. I love My Hero. I don't like Demon Slayer. Chainsaw Man's really good. Dragon Ball, yes. Spike's Family, I love.
This is the Sean genre.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Food
Yeah.
Wars goes crazy. You
I
should watch that.
Haikyuu is not. It's different.
It is shonen.
It's sports.
Yeah, and it's shonen.
What is this baby one? Beelzebub?
Beelzebub. Yeah, that once again, like 2010s anime.
Yeah. Oh, the Conqueror Shambhala. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's
Full
the
Metal
rep.
is also shonen.
Okay, I'll give it an S if we're cool with giving it an S.
I'd give it an S.
Oh man, I'm feeling kind of A, because like
What
you
about
said,
at the
Sean.
bottom of S?
Okay, I can live with that. There is a
Bottom
lot
of
of boring shonen.
There's bad
Yes.
shonen, man.
There's an
very
insane
easy.
amount.
It's like pasta. The top tier of pasta is fucking awesome. It's really easy to fuck it up.
Sometimes I
Slice
just
of
cook
life.
the noodles.
It's like Slice of Life too. It's either it fucking destroys you and you're crying, or you're just like, can we stop going to the McDonald's?
Why is this all the reps? There has to be
Dude.
more.
Definitely more. But I see my favorite movie of all time on this list.
Silent Voice?
No.
Oh.
From
The
The
Night
Night
is
is Short. Walk
Short,
on
Walk On.
Girl.
James, I had that saved in my
Where?
to-watch list on some
Where?
streaming when you first watched it. I
don't
still
see
have
it.
never watched
Jake,
it.
do you see it?
What show?
Bottom
Crazy.
row, third one over.
Yep. That right there. I love this movie.
What's
the
it called?
Night is Short, Walk On Girl.
I love this movie so much.
Oh, damn. Don't say anything. I'll watch it.
Very cool. 'Cause
Uh,
it's very bizarre. It feels like something that I would not like at all.
I feel
but
like-
it's insane. I,
I feel
love
like
it.
S tier.
S.
S. I mean, it's awesome.
You
It's
get
a
yourself a
very-
good slice of life.
Space,
It's a very anime-specific genre, too.
Space
is a tag.
is a tag. Now, oh my god.
Sports!
Sport
All right.
anime. I got some stuff
Sports.
to say about sports. Spots.
All right.
Spots.
I
Sports.
also have some things to say about sports.
I
Some positive, some negative.
I
That
love
was like you, not the first one to come up.
Beyblade.
Beyblade is a sports anime.
That's funny. Beyblade as a sports anime is funny.
There's a lot of sports anime where they just make up a sport.
No, I love sports anime.
Ippo.
Ippo is awesome. Haikyuu is awesome. Yuri on Ice is really good.
There's the football manga made by the guy currently adapting One Piece.
Blue Lock. I've heard a lot about Blue Lock, especially when Japan.
Uma Musume.
What is that?
Put your... It's top
Is
right.
this girls rock climbing?
Yeah. Top right.
Wait, how do I
Uma
watch this?
Musume.
Okay, it's on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Everybody say thank you, Kira.
Thank you, Kira. She
Thank you,
bought my
Kira.
Crunchyroll.
I have my own subscription.
Dude, unsubscribe. Steal from Kira.
Dude, can I steal from Kira too?
Absolutely.
I don't know,
Here,
probably.
Sean,
yeah.
hover that top right. Hover that top right anime.
Speed
This-
Racer.
Uma Musume, Pretty
Is this
Derby.
the horse
This is
girls?
the
That's
horse.
the horse one.
This is
Dude.
the horse one.
That shit has some of the most hype moments I've seen recently.
Image.
It's fucked up. They have a lot of money.
Okay, yeah, we're fine.
There's one named after fucking Maverick. These are all based off of real horses that are in the Derby, and people used to make porn out of them, and then the Yakuza told them to stop,
Used
so they
to.
stopped.
Where's Secretariat?
Is
That's
Secretariat
actually
here?
what happened.
Where's
Oh,
Bojack?
it's definitely the one to the right of the middle.
Look it up. Look up the
That
horse.
one's Secretariat.
Look up the horse.
Yup, Secretariat.
There she is.
No way, it's Secretariat.
All of the horses are here.
They said therapy would be a second start.
Like I said, James.
No, it was
fucking
rehab.
started on this.
Rehab was
Rehab,
supposed to be a
yeah.
fresh start.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fresh start.
Wait, I want to look that.
I'm pre-registered.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's really good.
That's excellent.
Drawn
I love
by,
that.
gosh, whoever drew this is a genius. This is hilarious.
Here, they did a they did a advertisement for the new Top Gun movie, and it's 30 seconds long.
We won't play it because it's probably copywritten, but
Yeah.
this is
that's
crazy.
Yeah,
This is
She
crazy.
is a horse that is named after Maverick. Her name's Maverick.
Do you think Tom
And they
Cruise
did-
knows about this?
Maybe.
He's
He
pretty
basically-
involved.
He basically produced it. Yeah, they did an ad that's 30 seconds long, and it's them singing like 3 seconds of Danger Zone.
Look
think it's
how
possibly-
intently he's looking.
Just
Okay, we're getting
Put
into
it off
figures.
your-
We're going back. No, we're not gonna watch it right now, Jake.
don't
No.
just don't put it on stream.
No.
No,
No.
no. Next genre.
Next genre. But we didn't even decide.
What even is the genre that we're
Sports.
discussing? Sports.
Sports.
Clean
No.
I
freak.
give it a B.
B.
I give it. Yeah, I
don't
honestly, I'm a
like
bit
it that much.
harsher. I give it a C because there's a lot of dog shit sports anime.
But horse girls.
Yeah, but there's also a lot more dog shit.
Okay, I'm gonna put that superpower in to the tags.
I say that even though reading Welcome to the Ballroom is a transcendent experience.
That's fair. I have no real opinion on sports anime. It just lends itself nicely to hype moments.
Also,
But also, I can
here's
see how
my
it's
hot
bad.
Get
take.
rid of the word list.
No, then you don't get it.
But there's a supernatural anime.
Apparently.
All right,
Oh, I get. Oh.
but no.
This is like
Would you consider? I would consider. What's the anime where they eat and their clothes explode?
Food
that's
Wars?
Food Wars.
I think that's a sports anime.
It is.
I would consider that a sports anime.
Yeah, it is.
So all right. No, we gotta
Supernatural is just
show
ghosts
all the
and
shows.
shit.
goes Castlevania, Tokyo Ghoul,
Dun-dun-dun.
Dawn to Dawn. Yeah.
Basically
Butler.
any kind of ghost.
Ghost stories.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a supernatural. I'd
Death
consider that.
Note.
Blood Blockade Battle,
Bleach.
my beloved.
Blue Exorcist.
Boo. Blue Exorcist. Boo. Mob Psycho 100.
Shut
Yay.
High
Oh,
School DxD.
After School Hana-kun. Bungo Stray Dogs.
Ah,
I-
fuck. Welcome to Demon School goes crazy.
I remember very specifically, I've brought this up. You and Dalton were talking about what I believe was Bungo Stray Dogs, but I could be wrong. And there is, what's up, Bidwell? There is a clip. All I can say is there's a Ferris wheel. And someone gets sniped on a Ferris wheel. It has been bugging
wait.
me forever. I don't know where it's from.
I zoned
fuck, I
out
need to fix the
for a
camera.
second.
Ooh. There we go. Does this ring a bell to literally anybody?
Nope.
On a Ferris wheel, sniper.
Yeah. So like the
Dude,
guy on the Ferris wheel gets sniped.
Yeah. No.
I feel like I have an image in my head, but I don't know if I've just constructed that now.
I don't. I haven't.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
We're doing good, Bidwell. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining.
Don. I love Don. It's funny that there's a supernatural anime.
Yeah, it's supernatural is just kind of really anything with ghosts or spooky shit.
It's the step before horror. In my head.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty solid way of putting it.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
like
know,
there's spooky elements,
it's
but they're just
solid.
not trying to scare you.
It's solid.
Yeah.
Maybe like
It's
high
just,
B,
like,
low
mid.
A.
I'll put it high B. Just a
Not
little.
be
Perhaps.
mean enough.
Yeah,
Why are we listening to the Animal Crossing Island mini game song?
I don't know. This is what came up. These are stream safe Nintendo songs.
They're one of my
Oh,
favorite
I
video
gotta
game
get through
music. They
that
give you.
maze in time.
Here, we can skip it.
Yeah, please.
This is stressing her out.
A little bit. Because
Alright,
it just
Tortimer
gets
medals.
faster and faster.
So this
Cars.
is cars.
Cars.
What is this? Poo poo
Oh, you
mukar.
don't know
mukar.
about that shit? They're
No,
fucking
stop.
Oh,
hamster
those are
cars.
good. Those are good.
They're
Is this,
hamster
are these Zuzu pets? What am I?
No, they're
It's a hamster car.
They're cars.
Fool!
Listen,
Okay. Is it a game?
look. No, it's a show.
Maybe. It's both.
Are they like? This is.
I
It's
don't
an Nendroid potato. That's not a potato.
That's probably the thing's name.
Potato,
Yeah.
Shimaru, Teddy, Choco. Okay. I don't know. Someone wanted us to put cars in S. Who was it? Put cars in A. Good Kid Mad City wanted us to put cars in A.
I think it deserves at least A because it gave us the initial D soundtrack.
Yeah,
But that's
and it
the
also
only
almost,
thing.
It also almost nuked an entire studio by them committing so hard to Redline.
But Redline, you can't say it wasn't worth it.
I mean, I very much can say because it almost killed them.
Oh, it almost killed him? Oh, okay, never mind then. I thought you
Oh
meant
yeah,
monetarily.
they committed like both.
Oh,
They
man.
very much almost didn't finish it. They did it. They committed like I think it was almost 7 years to it.
Oh.
It feels
Let me
like.
see how long.
What is Egg Car?
What the fuck do you think it is, buddy?
Huh. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a lot here that's good.
7 years? Are they fucking idiots?
I'll put this in like C.
They worked 7 years on Redline.
There's Initial D and Speed Racer. These are the two I know. There's an F-Zero anime, I guess.
They started it in 2002, and it released in 2009.
All right, I'm putting it in C. I'm fine with it with that.
Yeah, Thriller is very much the step below horror.
See, okay, I can see that. Thrillers?
Banana Fish?
Yeah. Oh, I want to watch Banana Fish.
Yeah, Banana Fish is like slight yaoi.
I
I feel like Thriller kind of lumps in itself a lot with like crime and mystery.
Yeah. It thrills you.
It thrills you. It doesn't spook you. It doesn't spook you.
Yeah, like
But-
action thriller.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
it's
Death
a
Note is
Wait.
probably-
Yeah, this is the one where people just explode.
Here it is!
Oh, it's this.
Oh, she explodes. She doesn't get sniped.
Yeah, this show's fucking insane.
Okay, this is it. This is it.
Oh, okay.
There's
Yeah,
this is the wheel.
Yeah, this show is insane and like nonsensical.
Okay. You were talking to Dalton like it was the most, like, hardcore anime you've ever seen.
No, I don't remember ever talking about this show.
You were. You were. How would I remember it? I've never seen the show.
Because you might have just made it up.
How did I make it up? It's real.
He did just present evidence to the
I
court.
feel like you got shown that clip.
No, Jake. No.
And then he
I'm
just sort of
telling you
related-
something that happened. Stop gaslighting me into saying it didn't
Because
happen.
I never watched it. I never watched it in high school.
You were talking to Dalton about it in the lunchroom. I remember this very specifically. Thriller is B.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's B.
Thriller's B.
Man, not
Vampire. Vampire. Vampire is. Where did Vampire go?
It goes where it wants.
Vampire is tag.
You cannot control the vampire.
All right, so Yaoi
Yeah,
and Yuri. I don't know if we should Google these.
Now here's.
Yeah,
I
maybe don't do that.
They're genres.
There are also some other genres we shouldn't Google.
Now, let me tell you the difference between this and the things at the end. In Yaoi, they just kinda. It's very much a fetish.
Oh no, this is fucking Katamari Damacy.
Yeah,
No.
this- Yaoi is just. It's people who are into dudes kissing and don't want to deal with any drama of it. So that's it.
Okay.
And it's the same with Yuri. It's just the kind of I want to see dudes kissing and I want to see girls kissing and I don't want to think about anything else but that.
Do we just want to agree on like a safe C tier?
Yeah. Honestly, I'd honestly put him in D tier.
That feels.
Both of them.
We'll put them in C. We'll put them in the safe C. They have their audience. It isn't us.
You're not the one who owns a fucking manga with full dick and balls on your shelf, now are you?
You own multiple.
Merry Christmas, Jacob.
You own multiple.
I own one. The JoJo one, him and Kakyoin just kiss.
Happy birthday.
Is that the egg one?
No, I fucking wish it was, James. I fucking wish it was the one where Kakyoin lays an egg.
That's so crazy.
I wish I owned that shit.
That'd be pretty fun to have.
But both of it is kind of schlock. I've read many a Yaoi and Yuri, and I'm just like, is this just... This is someone just going squee. There's no drama.
All right.
Like, these are very much the, I came here for cooking.
My hot take. We're gonna move past Yaoi and Yuri, I feel, because we don't have much to say. But
I have a lot of opinions on
Isekai needs to be like C or D.
It is low C.
Isekai is trash.
Dude, I gotta be
And
honest.
I love it.
I think it's gotta go D. Like
You know,
It's awful. It's trash. And I love it.
can
The lows are so low and the highs are so fucking high.
the original Full Metal could be an isekai. I won't explain more if people haven't watched it, but the original Full Metal Alchemist it is technically an isekai.
It's
See,
the
like-
whole crux is that it is another world.
Yeah.
It's not like at the end a plot twist. It's very beginning. That's the whole point.
Well, then the movie is the isekai.
It is the movie where they get sent to Nazi Germany.
The movie where they get sent to Nazi Germany is the isekai. And then Alphonse works on rockets, which has disturbing implications. All right. This has to be low. I'll put it in high D.
And I love it. And I love it for that. Because I'll be honest, the reason I love Isekai is it is a weird insight into the author. I can read an Isekai and get so much about the author and their perspective on life. It is either they need money so fucking bad, or there is something deeply disturbed in them. And they are
one or
using
the
it
other.
as a way to lash out. Because it's either an adaptation or an original. If it's an adaptation, they need some money, or it's a genuinely good thing. You can tell because you'll read it and you'll either be like, all right, this person's trying to make money, or okay, they gave this to someone who knows their shit and they're gonna go dummy on it.
I like the idea that no one chooses to write an isekai genre. They have to meet like the devil, and then they have to sign a pact with them.
Yeah, they don't
And you
make
either
one.
lose all your money or lose all your status. That's
They
what
don't
happens.
make one now.
This is just called Stand By Me.
That's why a lot of the things are sentences. Fun fact, if you wondered why a lot of the isekai you see are sentences, that is because a lot of them come from this website where you could just post books and stories and shit. So the title, and a lot of them, if they're popular, they get turned into light novels, which then get turned into manga and anime. And a lot of them have those sentence names, not because it's actually useful, but because it's clickbait.
Of
When
course.
people are scrolling, they see that name and they go, I want to be a fucking salary man who takes his Excel knowledge and takes it to another world. It's
That's
clickbait.
me.
All
I
right.
wanna
That's
be
what it is.
useful.
It's clickbait. That's why the ones that are like 3 words are insanely good, because they were just good and didn't need clickbait.
Oh, whoops. All right.
Huh.
It was your fun fact for the day.
Here's
Cool fun fact.
Here is comedy. Hot take. Most Japanese anime aren't funny.
Yeah, that's
It's not funny.
That's also one thing I believe in too, that just like how a lot of Japanese anime isn't funny or isn't scary, a lot of Japanese stuff is not funny either.
See, I do have a slight opinion on this, kind of with what you're talking about. I feel like in a lot of instances, if the show is directly a comedy, as in like its main intention is to be funny, you can get some serious comedic powerhouses out of it. But when
Yeah.
the shows that are like shonen incorporate comedy into their action or whatever, I sleep. It is the least funny thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god,
I'll be
Master
honest,
Roshi's
James,
a pervert.
There's a lot of times where I read things where it's supposed to be a comedy, like it is gunning for comedy, and I'm just like, dude, you can make a joke.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm like, has
I'm-
the joke been said?
I'm just thinking of the standout examples too much.
Yes.
I
Do
will
you know why? Because those are the ones you actually hear about, because they might be funny.
All right, so I will admit, at least with there's one anime that I don't think is funny, but goes so hard to try to be funny, and that is Dragon Ball. Because Dragon Ball will have like a fucking huge ass arc, and it will be like, because like it's like Goku has to fight the main bad guy, and his name is Fart Man, and Fart Man can destroy the universe. It'd be something stupid, like it'll be 50 pages just to stick to a bit. Toriyama was really committed to bits.
Dude, and I'll be honest, I love Toriyama jokes, even when they suck.
It's like this wasn't Toriyama, but in Super, Goku like is getting kind of like slacking on his training just a little bit, and Beerus is like, oh, well, you need to fight the guy who's like really strong that I fought that's stronger than you, and it's this guy named Manaka, And it turns out Monaka was just the delivery driver that came to like Beerus's world to deliver him like food or something. And he like tricks him into staying, and like Goku now really wants to fight him, but then Beerus is like, you can't fight this guy, you're not ready. But he's just like a dude with really weird nipples. And
See, that shit's. I love Toriyama jokes because he will give 110% for them.
this is Monaka.
He bribes Hit.
He
Beerus bribes Hit to fake that he gets beaten by him.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
Monaka is so stupid.
There's also the
Oh.
joke in fucking Daima with Vegeta and Bulma.
Oh yeah, like Vegeta's fighting the main bad guy, and Bulma's like, if you keep fighting, like Goku wants a turn or whatever, and then Bulma's like, if you keep fighting, I won't let you bathe with me anymore. And then he just instantly stops and flies back and just doesn't talk.
He has the exact same reaction frames as he did when Trunks got shot.
All right, but I think we can agree D.
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 Most are not funny.
I feel like Demons
Yeah.
is a tag. Drama.
I'm gonna be. I started out in high school not liking drama when I first got into it. Now I want to see some people go through some shit, dog.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the drama train now too.
Dude, I never thought I would like Golden Time.
Oh, I've heard of that. Hold on.
The shit of like the love triangles of like will they, won't they? She goes for this guy and then she goes for this guy used to make me mad. Now I'm sitting there fucking lapping it up, just like more, please.
Give me more triangles.
I feel
More,
like
please.
I feel like drama has.
Add in a rich love interest,
All right.
please.
I feel like drama is got to be like A.
And let me also add Good Night Pun Pun.
Yeah. Drama's another very wide one.
There can be some bad drama. What is this? I saw this before too.
Oh, you'll only see gifs of this of people. Imagine it. You'll only see this in discourse.
What does that mean?
This is anime movie that was fated the worst fate, which is gifs and TikTok edits.
Okay.
No one
hardly-
will
it
ever
hardly
actually
exists.
watch it.
Oh.
Bro, thank the fucking gods that didn't happen to a silent voice.
All right.
the
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions is a drama. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
is that the
Talking.
one? Wait a minute. Is that the one where Kaiba builds a time machine to go back in time because he wants the heat? He wanted to get more smoke.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's kind of looking like it.
He went back in time because he wanted the smoke. He goes back to fight the Pharaoh.
I mean, drama A.
Yeah, I think so.
All
I
right.
think we kind of have to.
Etchy.
Oh, maybe don't look this one up.
Okay.
It's a tag and it's bad. Put that shit in D tier.
D. Okay. Shojin AI and Shouju
Now.
AI.
This is now these are the ones where they're about gay relationships.
Oh.
See, that's the difference. That's the difference. They aren't just pretty boys.
They're pretty boys who care about each
Go
other.
for the anime planet.
There are 8 of them.
Oh, here's what's funny. I don't know what it is. You will read a boys love manga or one of these manga, and you'll be like, "Hey, that was a nice little feel-good, just sort of basic romance." And then you'll roll the dice on the girls love version, and you'll just read one that destroys your fucking soul, and you'll be like, "Oh my god."
All right. So if you had to rank these two, where would you rank them? I'll let you pick.
I'll be honest, these don't have too many standouts, mainly because they're new.
Oh, yeah.
And they're also going for a very specific audience
Okay.
because most people aren't that open, so I'd say honestly mid. They're not bad, you're not gonna get any trash, but I would say put the Girls Love one up a little bit because there is a manga that fucking destroyed me. Let me find the name of it.
While he's finding the name, this is our tier list. Shelby, are you still alive?
Barely.
Okay. So this is our tier list. This is what do we think, gentlemen?
Perhaps we were a little nice,
Yes.
but also like the S tiers are in there because they got like some of the big, more prominent hitters, I guess.
Yes, of course. Such as hentai.
Look, I said nothing about that. That was you guys.
Dude, alright. I found the name of it.
Okay.
Literally, it has to go up a tier just because the series and author exists. It is an autobiography, basically. And the title is My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness.
I put it in A tier. I think that's fair.
Know that a follow-up sequel to this is another story called My Alcoholic Escape from Reality.
Oh no.
These are all autobiographical, by the way. There's also another called My Pancreas Broke, but My Life Got Better.
Oh, well, that's good.
These fucking destroy you. And she writes it in a comedy format.
All right.
That sounds pretty fun.
So this is the tier list. This is what we got. I'm happy with it. Maybe we were a little nice. Whatever.
Who cares?
Who cares? I think we're done, right? Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. I have. This won't inspire any controversy. I can assure you.
What?
No, this tier list.
Oh,
No one
yes.
will hate it.
No one cares. All right. Bye.
It was-